Welcome back, YouTube family, my 300 beautiful family members that have stuck with me even though I've been in a 3-week hiatus of making videos and showing you guys exactly what's been going on with my account. Want you to know that I obviously haven't paper-handed, and I've actually done the exact opposite where I have added into some positions. Now, unfortunately, those positions kept going down, and everybody keeps making the meme of buy the dip. Well, it keeps dipping. I bought the dip, and it's already dipped the third time. That's exactly what's been happening to me. Today, I'm going to go over my 3 main holdings in DeFi right now, show you guys exactly what's happening with those, go over the good, the bad, and the ugly of each of those, give you my opinion on those. And if you guys have any opinion on any of these holdings, go ahead and let me know what you feel about them in the comment sections below. I will say that it is a tough time right now for anything other than a few stable coins that I've been watching, so I'm not really that scared. I understand that everything goes through cycles. So we're going to jump over real quick. I want to have a look at SafeMoon. I want to have a look at Drip / Animal Farm. I want to consolidate both of those into one thing, since we all know there's been a lot of crazy stuff going on with Animal Farm. And thirdly, I want to have a look at Angel Nodes, which has been my latest project that I've invested in, which is actually doing fairly well given all the circumstances around everything else. Thank you guys again for coming back by and also sticking through this channel for the past few months. Even though I hadn't made as many videos in 2022 as I had wanted to, I want to get back to that. Also want to keep reporting on some of the older stuff that actually got me up to the views where I'm at right now, mainly SafeMoon. So if you guys haven't subscribed already, feel free to go ahead and hit that sub button, and also go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me as well. So first off, guys, we're going to start on Drip. Now, it is very red. I have been in Drip when it was going up and hitting the hundreds, and honestly, I never thought with the momentum that it had when I bought into it that it was going to dip back down this low. I did have a look at the charts when I invested in it, and it was right around this level right here as we started going back up through here. Now, obviously, I didn't expect this chart to continue to go up. I didn't expect the volume in Drip and all that good stuff to continuously keep going straight up without there being a dip. So what I did is it ripped up, and then as it came back down, I was like, okay, this is sort of normal, and it made a move back up. Well, this is where I actually bought in again, right around the, I think it was right below 130. It did make some bullish momentum here, and then it just gave everything back. And unfortunately, I don't know how much of this is related to the Animal Farm / piggy bank news. This was really supposed to go hand in hand with that, and it does. Drip does have some stuff built into those two mechanic games. Unfortunately, it is just not doing what Forex thought it was going to do, what a lot of holders thought it was going to do. Now, again, there's a lot of people that got in way back when this thing first came out last April, and I'm sure they've made hand over fist. They're sitting here making millions. I know I've seen plenty of YouTubers that have been making millions and millions, getting all these crazy daily 1% withdrawals, even hydrating tens of thousands of dollars every day. The good part of Drip for me is that I still believe that Forex has a plan. There's still a lot of news coming out with partnerships with Drip, some NFT news, and there's going to be a lot more that can definitely boost the price. The bad part is the amount that this price has dropped in just the past few months. It's going to take a lot of momentum to get this anywhere close to my entry price. Does that mean that I don't have faith in this project? Obviously not, because I have been hydrating all the time, and I also have bought into the project several times. Unfortunately, at this point, I just can't see pushing more and more money in, because I don't know when this dip is going to stop. Just like when I bought in up here really high and it dipped back down, there's no way I can have confidence right now that this dip is going to stop anytime soon and it's going to bounce back up. I've seen some videos from a lot of popular folks talking about how it's going to be 1 year old, and you're going to see the folks that were claiming instead of hydrating, their accounts are basically going to be maxed out, which is going to force new accounts to be made. That's a possibility. But I just don't think that's going to be enough volume to push this price anywhere close to where I want it to be. So the end verdict on this right now is I'm just going to keep hydrating maybe once a week. I don't really see any reason to do it any more often with the amount of drip I have. I'm sitting right around 75 drip right now. And honestly, you know, it is what it is. Again, this is one of those things, don't invest the money in a project unless you can lose it. Now, I don't expect to lose all my money, and obviously I'm not going to claim. I'm not claiming until this price goes up. I don't care how long it takes. It's pretty much all or nothing for me and Drip. So that's where we're at on that one. Let's move on. All right, guys, the second one I'm going to have a look at is SafeMoon. Now, if anybody that follows SafeMoon in any capacity knows that there are people that are still bullish on this, and there are people that really freaking hate this project. One of the main reasons that it has been hated so much, from what I can see, is just the way that it's presented and the way that some of the big names in the project kind of react, and how they act to the price point. One of the biggest sticking points to me is the way John is so nonchalantly discrediting the price point of SafeMoon token. Now that's fine, and I understand that he's trying to act like it's not that big of a deal. We're a tech company, we're aiming for the future. But as someone that considers myself a stockholder, whenever I own a token in this tech company, well, I kind of want the owner to care about the price action. So that's one of the sticking points to me that I really don't care for. I really don't care for the the care. I know it's not careless. I'm not going to say that, but it's just a really kind of like brush it off attitude when you can sit here and see the prices continuing to tank. Now, one of the things I want to let you guys know is that when I added back into SafeMoon, I did it during this month, obviously during March, which was supposed to be their birthday month. They have released a lot of new features. They had the one feature with their wallet where they were waiving fees to buy things through the SafeMoon wallet, which was actually really cool. And they've had a lot of marketing stuff and a lot of improvements. At the end of the day, though, I need to see a lot more from the SafeMoon project. I need to see them actually getting some decent marketing out there, and I need to see some utility. I mean, that's the bottom line. So as far as the good, bad, the ugly with SafeMoon, the good is at this point, I still have enough in there to where I can make a decent profit, but I don't have enough to where if this were to hit the garbage can that I would lose everything. The bad is it doesn't seem to move the way it should with all these awesome announcements. The way the Army still supports SafeMoon. It's like no matter what happens, this price will not move any significant amount. This point is just a hodl. Here we are on Angel. This is the last project that I have actually invested in since all this craziness in 2022, and quite surprisingly, it has been my most profitable to date. We had an initial sell-off and then a rip up and then another sell-off just from folks taking profit off of the token itself. And then as you can see, we had a kind of a slow burn right here. I did get in around $11 on my first node. Went ahead and bought an Archangel around this area. As it pulled back, I let it pull all the way back down to right around $5, and this is where I bought 2 more Archangel nodes. Now, what I was happy to see with the Angel price is that we had a flat line, basically just went sideways for several days, and we have continued to see a movement up, which is really what I like to see. So I just showed you where I bought in my nodes. You're seeing here on this page my 3 Nemesis nodes that I do own. I had the 3 Archangels, upgraded those for free. Took around 11 days, and then once those are upgraded, you can start claiming those angels, and it shows you right here what the rewards are. Now, the big thing about the angel nodes are you want to claim your angel. Use that, buy, have it build up and then buy more nodes. Exactly, that's how all node projects really work. The one thing I've noticed about the angel nodes is they actually had a sale this month where you were able to get one of the nodes at a cheaper price. Now at that time, I didn't have enough angel to buy that node yet, and I didn't really want to buy any more. I told you guys I wanted to get my investment back out of angel before I really started loading into it, since this is one of my first node projects. I will say that I've put in right around $2,000 into this project, and over a month, I would say, here you guys can see I haven't pulled any angel out, I haven't claimed anything, and I'm sitting at $250. Now, if it wouldn't have been for that first node that I bought at the $11 price mark, I would probably be up a lot more as far as my investment goes. So that just sets me back a little bit. I'm really not that disappointed at it. So, it is what it is. The good part of Angel is what I just showed you guys earlier. The price action is continuing to creep up, and I'm really happy that that is happening right now. You can see we're sitting at 586. The total node count continuously goes up. That's the other good thing. This isn't stalling. It looks like we're moving up hundreds every day, and it's just slowly moving its way up. So I'm really happy with that. The Nemesis DAO folks are continuing to release other projects, which is going to push people over to the nodes. They're coming out with some deflationary stuff that's also going to help the price. But I will say, you know, I am actually still bullish on this project. As you guys can see, this is how much I've earned. These other two nodes have only been up for maybe a week or so. So all this Angel that I've earned has been, you know, just withdrawing here. So I still like it. In another month or two, if the price continues the way it's going right now, I should be able to get my investment back in a couple months, and then everything else is just chilling out. Hopefully another, you know, 6 months from now, this project really starts to gain ground, gain some marketing, and you know, maybe we can see Angel up there around $20 to $30 per token, and then that's when, you know, the good money starts coming in. So fingers crossed for this project. Thanks you guys for stopping by. I hope you appreciated this video. I do apologize for not making any other videos for the past few weeks. I have been on a hiatus, but I have my fingers crossed that we can still have a bullish 2022, and some other projects are going to release that can help everybody that missed the initial train at the beginning of the year, around November, around December, and we can get in some good projects, some pre-sales, and make ourselves some DeFi money in 2022.